Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where Edutainment explains it. And we will be edutaining on none other than Absolute Wonder Woman number 3. Welcome to Absolute Wonder Woman number 3, because it was a cliffhanger last time we saw Wonder Woman. She was dealing with some big Lovecraftian looking thing, and I don't know if they knew what they were going to do about it. But this story comes to us courtesy of Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman. Let's get off into this. When we pick up the story, it is Gateway City Natural History Museum. And Barbara saw something. Barbara? She's a red-haired Barbara. Barbara Gordon? Nah, not attractive enough to be Barbara Gordon. I'm going to take a guess, since this is Wonder Woman, and say that's Barbara Minerva. And she sees Wonder Woman and takes off. Now, why she would take off, I don't know. Because right now, Wonder Woman is dealing with a great big giant, like I told you, Lovecraftian monster that is called the Tetracide. Real quick, y'all. Do you know what Tetracide means? Here, I'm going to give you a definition of Tetracide. Containing 4 hydrogen atoms replaceable by basic atoms or radicals. That's you know what? I don't care. She claims it's the death of everything. Tetracide. I might have been reading Tetracide. But anyway, I'm going to skip past that because I got a story to tell you. And she tells them when she returns about how the Tetracide kills. It kills with death of fear, death of mind, death of body, and death of soul. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is when the Tetracide gets into the city, it's going to let off a sound. And when the Tetracide lets off this sound, everyone is going to be drawn to it to be eaten by it. They'll just run into its mouth and jump in. Some people allow themselves to get stomped. And Diana says the people who get smashed in the crowd running to be eaten by the Tetracide are the ones who are going to get off the easiest. Death of your soul, death of your mind. Goodness, this thing kills completely. It is very Lovecraftian. And Wonder Woman goes out to talk to her dead horse. It says, Zeus will make certain you are not resurrected again, my friend. So you go the other way. I'm going to talk to the Tetracide and tell the Tetracide to, I guess what she's doing right now is kind of a like what Dan Aykroyd did in Ghostbusters when he told Gozer, you need to go to another dimension. But she told him, hey, I need you to be peaceful and leave. I'll give you a chance to leave. Go ahead and leave. His response is to roar at her. And so she's like, yeah, that's what you want. Then I'm going to give it to you Diana style. And she uses Nemesis, her lasso. Well, first she anchors it to the Tetracide, then spins around him super fast and ties him up. in Nemesis, which we know is the equivalent of a penance stare. So that is probably causing the Tetracide a great deal of inconvenience. But the Tetracide manages to take the sword out and hurl it away, and that's probably going to make the lasso come off of it. So the Tetracide ain't stupid. But Wonder Woman, she's got that magic bag on her side, and she reaches into that magic bag, and what does she pull out? She's got an axe. She's got another weapon. She's chopping away. She's chopping away. She's chopping away, and her arm gets grabbed. That's the point where we decide to go to a flashback. And we see Wonder Woman's arm grabbed while she's fighting the Hydra alongside Steve Trevor on Hell Isle. Look like they get together and, they're having a good deal, have, friendship. I don't know if it's love yet, but I mean, what's an intimate kill of a Hydra amongst friends? And here they are sitting at the campfire, and she is asking Steve to tell her about his home. And the way he talks about his home lets her know, oh, he really misses his home and he would really like to be back there. So she is searching for a way to get him back home. And apparently she finds one. So, like women do, they tell men to go perform a chore whilst they talk amongst themselves. And that's what Cersei and Diana are doing while he fetches firewood, is talk amongst themselves. And what Cersei points out to Diana is, look what that spell requires. A sacrifice. And Cersei thinks Diana didn't understand what sacrifice meant. And she says she understood it perfectly. And later on that night, after performing the ritual, she goes to her mother. And she lets her mother know, if we are right that I am a great warrior, then the dominant arm of a great warrior is a worthy sacrifice. And her mother asks, what have you done? And she says, what was necessary. So they perform the ritual and send Steve home. Flashback to the present. The Tetracide has grabbed that self-same arm. And now that arm is gone. But that doesn't stop Wonder Woman. She keeps it moving. She breaks off her attack against the Tetracide and goes back to the army. And they're like, oh my God, did you just come back with one arm? Are you okay? But Wonder Woman lets them know, I'd have been without an arm for a while. Y'all just didn't know it. And she pulls out of her magic bag a little spindly robot arm and proceeds to touch Steve Trevor on the face with that spindly little robot arm. And she's telling people, get out of town before y'all get devoured. I done told y'all already. And heading out, Wonder Woman runs headlong into, look, it's Barbara Minerva. And she tells her, get to safety, get to safety. And she turns around to walk away. And Barbara Minerva says, Wonder Woman, which is what they call their top Amazon warrior. Barbara knows that from majoring in Amazon and Themyscirian studies. And she lets Diana know. And she tells her, hey, Barbara, you still got to go. I got to deal with this threat. And she tells her, I'm in the book, which means, hit me up. Oh, is there going to be a relationship between Diana and Barbara Minerva? I hope not. And here's here's Diana. She doesn't know what she's going to do with the Tetracide, but then she thinks about it. I might need the help of these journalists. And she tells the journalists, hey, I need y'all help. I want y'all to get me on TV so I could talk to the people in this town. And she does precisely that. She lets them know, hey, there's a creature that's going to try to eat y'all. The creature makes a sound, and that sound, y'all ain't going to be able to resist it. Y'all going to go to it, and the creature going to eat you, or you're going to step on you, or going to do something to you. So what I propose to do, and this is a pretty slick idea, Wonder Woman say, I'm going to make the whole city deaf. So y'all can't hear the Tetracide when it lets out a roar. Trust me, because Wonder Woman believes in you. And she cracks that potion inside of that circle, and there we go. Next issue, the sound of silence. I'm immediately reminded of a Prince lyric in the song, If I Was Your Girlfriend. Well, not even a lyric. It's just him talking at the end of the song and said, maybe we can all sit together and imagine what silence sounds like. Okay. So what do we think about Wonder Woman? She's got a robot arm. She's got a magic bag that she can pull just about anything out of. And she rides on a skeletal Pegasus. This Wonder Woman is not sticking to the usual motifs. But you know what? I like it. I like it. I like the fact that she's gigantically tall and she's towering over everyone, as she should, as an Amazon. I like the fact that her lasso is different from the mainstream Wonder Woman's lasso in that it causes pain to those who have caused suffering. I like that. That's cool. You got a penance lasso. Anyway, drop a comment to let me know what you think about the current run of Absolute Wonder Woman. If you don't like it, you don't have to tell me you don't like it. You can tell me something else. But I mean, if you don't like it, don't be nasty about not liking it. If you like it, gush. Unlimited gushing. Go for it. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Respectful comments. I like respectful comments. I leave respectful comments on other people's pages. So I would expect that same courtesy. Somebody leaving a respectful comment on my page. If you like it, you like it. And you're probably going to like it because Absolute Wonder Woman is awesome. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of the other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.